Hello, Libra. Welcome to your reading. How are you guys doing? I do want to read the moon, the energy for this full moon that's coming. All right, let's get right into it. If you're new here, I'm Audrey, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's coming through for Libra from this full moon in Gemini? One second. You got paint the sun back into your sky. Full moon wants you to do what makes you happy. Include some happiness and joy in your life. And do it for you. Sundress. Do it just for the sheer joy of it or the sheer excitement of something. It doesn't have to benefit anybody. It's something that's just for you. Yeah, remember to practice self-love. Spirit wants you to do something that's just for you. Something that's just going to benefit you. Something that's just going to make you smile. Be your own first priority. There's something that you need to do. This is like, there's something that you just need to do for yourself. Whoa, Sage. You know Sage is right here. Right here. Don't doubt your self-worth. Got the lighthouse. You're always enough. You are enough for you. Somebody needs to do something for themselves. That's this energy. Slay them all. You got the dragon. You got let them go at the bottom of the deck. The message that I'm getting here is there's a person who been doubting themselves, who has not been taking proper care of themselves, who have not been doing the things that makes them smile or been doing the things that's going to make them truly happy. You've been just going along to make sure everyone's happy. And it don't matter if you're happy or you're just so-so or you're sad. It's like the collective has been running the show. And the collective has been getting what they want. And the collective, it's like long as the collective is happy, I guess I'm somewhat happy. But there is this energy of you doing something just for you. You putting yourself first. You being your own first priority and nobody else being your first priority. You are your first priority. If somebody else has that title, or if somebody else has that position, it's out of alignment. It's out of order. Because you are your first priority. Because in order for you to take care of anybody else, you have to be taken care of. And there's this energy of you not feeling like you were enough for you. There's a phase that's going on right now. And with this energy of dragons, of slaying them all, there has been people who have been benefiting off of this version of you. They've been benefiting of you putting them priority instead of you. They've been benefiting of you being, for the collective and not for you. They've been benefiting of you not putting happiness in your life, you not practicing, you forgetting yourself. Because it's remember to practice self-love. This is remember you. Remember yourself. Remember you are the first priority. Remember you are good enough to be your first priority. So if there's a person who feels like that they're not good enough for them, and I know that you're not saying this, you're not going up there saying like, okay, I'm not good enough for me. But in your actions, you're showing that someone else is more important than you. Somebody else's dreams are more important than yours. Somebody else's inner child. Inner child safety is more important than yours. Somebody else's happiness is more important than yours. Peace is more important than yours. And there's just this energy of you kind of getting it back in alignment for you. So if you've been you've been out of line and out of order with yourself and putting everybody in front of you, this moon is going to challenge you to put yourself first. You're going to be challenged to do things just for you. And I bet on this challenge, okay? What is for you is going to conflict with what is for someone else. So you're going to really choose yourself. And if you are ready to step up to that plate and ready to get some heat on you, the heat of choosing yourself, you're ready to slay them all. You're ready to let a person go. What I've been realizing here in this journey is peace. My peace trumps your peace. My peace is my first priority. Your peace of mind is not my first priority. My peace of mind is my first priority. My happiness, my energy being at the highest point, that's my first priority. You do what you need to do to get your energy right, but your energy is not going to be my first priority. And that is what this energy is bringing in. It's bringing in this energy of you grabbing yourself and putting yourself first. For some of you guys, you haven't done that in a while. And Spirit is like, come on. Come on now. It's the last month of the year. Could we have December? Could we have December? Okay. could we knock out the year remembering ourselves? Remembering to put ourselves first? Our wants, our needs first? Could we remember that? And you got to let them go. If a person got to go, they got to go. Because there's going to be a person who want to be first in your life, and it's just not going to be that. And could we also stop getting ourselves in relationships that they're fighting for the priority in your life? Get into honorable relationships with a person who understands and honors being their first priority, so they understand you being your first priority. It's just a sense of order. That's what I'm calling order in the court. I'm getting this sense of like, this is the way. And the fact that you have to fight this, the fact that you're going to other people and saying, I'm my first priority, which means you could have been around a lot of, see these dragons? Could have been around a lot of people who was just taking you for granted. You showed them that you weren't first and you didn't have that first spot. So they was like, okay, bet. Tell me more about the sun. Painting the sun back into your sky. Doing what makes you happy. Sky been a little gray too long. Yeah, we got the 5 of Cups. Left out in the cold. This means left out in the cold, and it's painting the sun back into your life. This is giving you some heat and some warmth. So this lets me know, if you had the power to paint the sun back into your life this whole time, somebody is about to realize that this cold, they could have stopped this 5 of Pentacles a long time ago. Somebody is going to realize that this lack energy, this hardship energy, this hard time, obstacle, not feeling like you have anybody, not feeling like something is there, like you had the power to create the warmth. You had the power to actually turn the heat on this whole time. To unlock the door to get you into some type of shelter this whole time. That is what this... You're going to realize that you had the power, and some of you guys are going to realize that you had the power to improve your financial situation this whole time. So you've been sitting here in that financial hardship. because you didn't know that you had the power to paint the sun back. The power of painting the sun back into your life was your job. Justice. You had justice this whole time. This is like an epiphany that somebody is getting. Like, you had the power to give yourself justice this whole time. This is what it looked like. You had the power to give yourself justice, but instead you gave it to everybody else. You had the power to give yourself fairness. You know, we love fairness, but you gave it to everybody else. So, of course, there are some people who are like, for you giving your fairness to everybody else, because if you be fair to yourself, then they don't get anything. If you stand up, if you give yourself justice, they ain't getting none. Yeah. Questionable people, people who lack integrity, people who try to do anything to win. This is what you were dealing with. You had the power to cut this thing off, to let them go, to do your own thing. This is what they were giving you in a return for real life justice. Real justice. This is what you were getting. The 5 of Swords. Lies, people stealing from you. When you were willing to give it up. That's how you know you could be around rotten people. Some of you guys, you were giving this stuff up and these people were still stealing. You was literally giving it up, something that belonged to you. And they were still stealing from you. When all you had to do was like say no. How it is energetically, it's like you were making the choice to suffer. But that it doesn't feel like that on a human level. Like on a human level, it feels like you're just trying to do the right thing. You're just trying to be fair. But at whose expense? It's at the expense of yourself. It's at your expense. All right. Tell me more about sundress. Do it for you. Not for nobody else, but for you. You need something that's sacred, that's just for you. You share too much. Like, could you eat the whole pie for once? And that's crazy. When I thought about pie, I don't even call pizza pie, but I thought about pizza and being selfish and like, this is my pizza. Eat this whole pizza by myself. And it's so funny because I remember a lady, she was like, I'm eating this whole pizza by myself. I'm like, dang, the whole pizza? She was like, yes. And that's what I got. Like, it's about time you got the whole pie. You ate the whole pie. Love. Oh. Somebody is keeping you from a relationship. Some of you guys, you were keeping yourself lonely because your loneliness makes other people happy and comfortable. What? It's about to put my face in the frame. But I remember I ain't had my wig on, y'all. It's about to come down here, but I forgot, okay? Forgot. Hold up now. The perks are recording this way. But anyways, there's this energy of you didn't know this. Oh my gosh. Somebody's life is about to open up because you had no idea. You've been keeping yourself lonely. So sick of being lonely every night. Goes out when it's on. Here go the sun. Here go that sun. Talk to that person you love. Pick up the phone and call somebody you love. There is a connection. Some of you guys could have been around, and I'm thinking like family could only be the people who could have this much of a hold on a person, or it could be friends, and these friends get them way out, but somebody has been born in a dictatorship. Okay? I don't know, but there's a person who has not been given the opportunity to be themselves. Because this, you holding yourself back from love, this soulmate energy, whether this could be a friendship, whether this could be a loving relationship, because it's not for what another person wants for you. And it just reminds me of those movies from back in the day. And a person is being made to get married, an arranged marriage. And it's because this is what their parents wanted, their family. It's going to be good for the family. But while that person is suffering on the inside, because this is not truly what their hearts want. We came a long way, Divine Feminine, because that was the norm. Like, that was the norm. I even seen a video where this girl was still going, like, they still do that in certain parts of the world. And this girl, she was just screaming and crying. They just picked her up and handed her over to the husband. I'm like, what man would really want a child screaming and crying like that? I don't care if it's tradition. Like, come on now. Like, that would turn me off. Like, what the hell? But it's the norm. Like, you are screaming like somebody's taking you to your death. But it's like, that is what the Divine Feminine had to sacrifice for us. Somebody should instill in this sacrifice, talking about the Divine Feminine sacrificing, because this is ancestral. This is pathological. Some of you guys, you could have had a ancestor, of course, or for some of you, it's a departed loved one, depending on where you're from, who had an arranged marriage and who had to do everything to make the family happy and just have the baby, or married a man that's 10 times their damn age, or hide the abuse just for the family, for the family's name, so the family can look good. It's like, whether this is subconsciously or not, there's a person who has been really sacrificing. And if this is you, I'm praying for you to get out of this and start choosing yourself and doing something just for you. It could be you eating the whole damn pizza. It could be you eating the whole pizza. It could be you just sitting down and not doing nothing all day. There's something you just need to show. You need to remember yourself. Tell me more about Potion. Remember to practice self-love. Just remember it. Remember you. This is a reminder of why you need to be first. Of why what you like, the 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness. There's a lot of abundance that you get for remembering you. Spirit ain't gonna give you this if you not. You could be wondering, I've been doing so many good deeds for people. Why ain't I getting nothing? Because you ain't doing nothing for you. And Spirit is like, I'm not about to reward that behavior. So for some of you guys who feel like I give everything, and that's one of Libra's downfalls, of being that giver, of giving everything but not giving anything to themselves. Libras, they rule relationships, but one of the relationships Libras need help with the most is the relationship with themselves, the ultimate relationship. Because Libras like people please, and they do a lot of sacrificing because they want everybody to be happy. And most of the time it's at the expense of their own happiness. But there's a lot of fulfillment that comes in when you remember who you are. The universe is like, oh, there they go. Your light's on. But if everybody else is priority over you, your light is off. The universe going to treat you how you treat yourself. You may be doing so many things for other people, and you may see like so many great things that's happening for other people, and you're like, well, where's mine? Start giving it to yourself, and the universe is just going to match you. Start being that first priority. Start remembering you, instead of the moment that you get blessed, you do everything for everybody else except for you. That wasn't what the blessing was there for. There's something that's coming financially. Yeah. Something's coming financially. There's something big is coming to you during this full moon cycle. Something huge is coming. We got the world card. There's a new door that's opening, and you do have this invitation. You are invited to expand. You have been invited to this Ten of Cups, to some type of ultimate happiness. And it could be because you're giving yourself that. It's because you're remembering to practice self-love, and that is your ticket in. This is literally your ticket through the door. Your ticket through the portal. Not forgetting yourself. What we got, portal? What's that, the 1212? Tell me more about the mural. Be your own first priority. Some of you guys may be speaking in first person. You may start speaking in first person. They say that's real arrogant, but they say it is like a Libra to do that. So go ahead. I like it though. I like when I hear people talk like that, and I rarely talk like that, but I like it when I do, and I like when I hear people talk like that. I don't feel offended. The world gets so offended by like self-obsession and people loving themselves and being confident. I never understood that, but anywho, we got this energy of the 8 of Wands coming through. Again, there are so many rapid manifestations that's coming towards you. We got the energy of the King of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Now, the King of Wands, when he's working with the 5 of Swords, he's literally going to do anything in order to gain some type of influence, in order to, again, this is this person who's doing anything to win. So Spirit could be showing you the hearts of a person. You're around a person who's lacking integrity, who has questionable motives just to win. This person does not need to be your first priority. Somebody who doesn't even have integrity. Somebody who lies every time they open their mouth. Somebody who's willing to backbite, steal, cheat, steal, kill, whatever, in order for them to... This is a person who you could be putting over yourself. And it's like, what? So if this person is over you, like, where are you really? Like, where are you really? This could be you letting somebody go. Someone is a master manipulator. And they've been doing a lot of things behind your back. You could possibly be hearing all the things they've been saying behind your back. And this could be somebody who you put before you. And you like, what the heck? And again, this is a Gemini moon. So we got chatty patty. So I'm getting like somebody's going to be talking. You're going to find out what a person has been saying about you that you've been putting above you. And it's like, no more. Yeah, Spirit is like, yeah, no more at all. Again, the Tower and the Star. The universe moving something out of your life that's been blocking your expansion. They've been blocking the relationship with you. Blocking some type of manifestations. Because in order for you to manifest, you got to be first priority. Tell me more about the Lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. I'm always enough. The Ace of Swords. I like how the Ace of Swords coming through. This is complete knowing of your worth. Knowing that you are enough. This is power. See the Empress on the end of that? Knowing this is who you are. Spirit is going to be showing you you're the Empress. Libra, that's Empress energy. Venus energy, manifestation, life itself, creation. There's a need for you to understand who you are. And just because another person could have doubted your worth, that don't give you the right to start doubting yourself. We got the Knight of Cups. There's a person who's coming to you with some type of love too. This could be an offer that's coming to you. You're worth it. You're completely worth this offer. Also, there's something coming in that's going to cancel out something else that you've been meaning to let go, that has been putting you in a negative space. Somebody's place is about to get taken. This could be a friendship. This could be an actual relationship. a new family member coming in. This is just some new love that's coming in. This is a love offer that comes in that you attract by just knowing your worth, knowing who you are. Tell me more about the dragons. Slay them all. Slay them all. Everybody who doubted your worth. Everybody who underestimated you. This is also this energy of you kind of getting a person by surprise. We got the Knight of Wands energy. This is this energy of you kind of, I'm getting this energy of like a surprise attack. Like somebody's going to be very, very surprised that you chose yourself and not them. Yeah. You chose some type of ship, an opportunity. This could be love. You chose something over a person, over this thing that wasn't serving you emotionally. You chose something new. Somebody is going to be very, very, it's multiple people who are very, very surprised that you actually chose yourself. And this just shows that you're healing. This full moon is dynamic. All right. So I'm going to leave it right here. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.